This is a crime story set in Igbo land about 40 years ago, titled The Night Masquerade of Umuakpu. It was in 1985 in a quiet Igbo village called Umuakpu, tucked between rolling hills and thick palm groves. The people were known for their evening gatherings under the Odala tree and for the famous Iriji festival, when masquerades danced through the moonlight paths. But the year's festival will be remembered not for its joy, but for blood and betrayal, the disappearance. On the night before the EKG festival, Okavo, the wealthiest palm wine merchant in the region, vanished without a trace. He had last been seen leaving the village square after boasting about a gold wristwatch his son sent him from Lagos. The watch had made many men's eyes gleam with envy. When dawn came, his door was found ajar. His slippers lay neatly at the threshold, but he was gone. The entire village stared. Some whispered that the spirit of the masquerade had taken him for pride. Others thought he had eloped with one of his young housemates. But his wife, Mami Foma, knew something darker had happened. The strange discovery. 3 days later, a hunter named Ojekago stumbled upon a bundle near the stream that ran behind the sacred forest. Inside was a blood-stained white cloth and a torn fragment of Chief Okafor's abada. The news spread like wildfire. The village elders summoned the Dibia, native seer, who, after casting his cowries, declared, "The killer is among us." He danced with the masquerade that night. The investigation. Back then, there was no police post in Umuakpu, so the elders formed a small group led by teacher Nana, one of the few literate men in the community. He began asking questions and noticed something odd. Emeka, a young man who used to work for Chief Okafor, had suddenly started wearing a fine gold wristwatch, just like the one the chief had bragged about. When confronted, Emeka insisted he bought it from a trader in Nsukka. But that night, during masquerade procession, Nana secretly followed him. Beneath the tall wooden mask of the Umuakpu masquerade, Nana saw the flash of the same gold watch. He knew then that the masquerade had a murderer behind it. The confession. At dawn, the villagers gathered again. Nana publicly accused Emeka of killing the chief. The young man laughed, but when the elders ordered that he remove his masquerade mask, something forbidden, unless one was innocent, he trembled. When they finally forced the mask off, a gold wristwatch dropped to the ground, and his face was drenched with tears and guilt. He confessed that he and 2 others, Ikechukwu